So what's up everybody, I'm William Bak. And as you see, I am on a stage on the Carnival Liberty. We are here to celebrate my 33 book, and the cruise ship is quite fun, especially after COVID. And I'm going to talk about my journey of writing 33 book, and I'm a record, right? Honestly, at the beginning, I felt fun. I felt amazing that I was actually having my first time connection with my father. Now today he's writing books with me. But I always wanted to have a little connection time with my father, so I asked him to do books and took a year for him to start writing books with me. And we started writing books. The Chicken Heart, that was our first book. The Lion Heart, then Dragon Heart, and the rest. But when my dad told my report, my French was really bad, like really, really bad. On grammar, on reading, everything. Then my dad had the idea to for me translate the books in French. So before I used to translate with my words, he said word by word, and I would just translate, and he will be writing. But then when my dad forced me to write a book by hand, I feel pissed. It's not his fault. I understand he wanted the best for me, but he ruined the fun for me, and I had no more motivation. Pandemic, we made the vaccine, and the vaccine was a big hit. When we made the vaccine, I asked questions, and that's when also I believe I started to write on my computer on my PC. When he did his first 100 book in 4 years, in celebration, I did my first solo book, Papa Super Con, and it was a French book, and that's when I really started to write on my computer 500 words per day. When I write the books, except my 500 words, I can listen to music. Like when I write, it motivates me, the music, and just makes me want to write even more. My type of writing about jokes and more. Because I remember in the past I wasn't even able to write my own name. Now today I can easily write 500 words easily. Just I don't know how to correct yet. There's a lot of pressure, but I still done it, and I finished the book, and I believe 9 days. I finished a book in 9 days, while my dad finished his first book in 14 days. It felt amazing. It made me want to celebrate, and honestly, it's a big victory to me. Having his first solo book while his dad having 100 books. Honestly, it's my dad bossing me around. He's fun sometimes, but most of the time he just boss me around saying that we should do that and. But what I'm happy about is that he actually listened to me.
We are now in Atlantis in the Bahamas, and we're doing our research for our next project, which is named.
Books of Demons at Legend of Destiny.
So the question I have for you, William, would we bring the world of Atlantis to a world of Legends of Destiny? What do you think?
We could bring Aquaman, but this be copyright.
No Aquaman, Atlantis.
It's the same thing. Aquaman, Atlantis, same thing. My parents listen to me, so I'm very lucky to have these parents. If my dad wasn't here, indeed I would not be writing books. Well, I really love writing books. It's my 33 book, and nobody could take it away from me. And it shows me that I'm special. So yeah, I really do love it. In the past, I was very useless. I was a handicap, and I even had my name on it. But today, I actually really earned my name on the book, on the cover, by writing the chapters one by one. Gonna eat some chicken wings right here. Yum. But other than that, I'm gonna talk about my books, and I want to celebrate them because I have done 31 books. So I have finally done more than 30 books. So I am a co-author of finishing 31 books. Still nothing compared to 100 books, but still, I'm proud of myself of writing books. You know, writing books is not that easy. Like you can make it true, but it's not easy. Nothing is easy in life. Nothing is hard in life. me is just if it's complicated or not. That's it. But other than that, I have done the the series of the chicken books that I'm very proud of. It was actually my first series that I made. Then there's a kind of line thingy. There's like two books about it. And dragons, we only made one book about it. Oh no, actually two books about it. I've almost forgot we are all dragons. My dad had got better. I got way much better than before. What will be next is Legend of Destiny. And Legend of Destiny, I'm excited to start because we've been since Obey Papa. We wanted to continue Legend of Destiny since, but my dad actually had the idea to make Obey Papa do so we can do the books of demons. But I promise you guys, and I did promise. You heard me, Papa? I promise that we will do a books of demons. Happy but also pissed. Happy because it's funny. 98% of the book is funny. 1% is adventure, and the other percent is action. But honestly, it's very funny. And me and my dad, we love writing that type of book, and it showed me how to write new type of books. It was 4 days ago. I finished Opay the Papa, who is a pain about to make. It took 3 months to make the book, but I finally finished it. In the book, I was a hero, a fallen hero who was lazy, shitty, and I had to rise up. And by rising up, I had to save my father. And it was not fun to have my father as an Anzika. It took us 3 months to finish the book, but the ending was incredible. We both loved the ending. Then we had the motivation to make the second book, and that's when I finished the second book today. We started talking about Legend of Destiny, and that was like almost 1 year ago that we started talking about Legend of Destiny, how we gonna do it. The first book was about little stories, about stories who begin like the other books, and since then we have made 500 characters in total, and there'll be more coming soon. The book is like Pass of Destiny, but if you talk about the population of the elves, there's like the councils that we didn't really put names except for the fathers. And there's it's been so long we haven't made the book, but there's like two sons that goes in the front lines to make a war. It's the Pass of Destiny. It's like it talks the history of planet Earth. Same thing for Destiny, except Destiny is like 2 times bigger than Earth already. To be a big success, to make the series could be actually famous, and to actually make movies about it. Because I think it's like Lord of the Rings, but in books, and if it's possible to make it famous, we could put it on movie. It's like StarCraft, but like you have to make a war to protect from the orcs, because the orcs are not necessarily the bad guy. It's gonna be a big hit. It's like Lord of the Rings and Game of Thrones combined into a universe where there's even 2 planets, Destiny and Earth. And there's even demons, there's angels, there's humans, there's elves, there's orcs. There's this demon inside the orcs, and the demon inside the orcs are eat elves. So elf thinks that orcs are monsters, and the elf attacks the orcs, so the orcs have to protect themselves. I do not want to tell you more because I want you guys to read this book on Amazon.
In the fight for destiny, Princess Ophelia is stepping up to defend her lands and people. With massive immigration coming, the fight for resources is now at its peak. Filling in for her brother, Prince Baxton, went missing from the war. Princess Ophelia is rising up to the family name. She will be proven wrong, all those looking at her seeing just a pretty face. They all went back eating their words and ego. Until Ophelia met her match in the battlefield. A princess with a lion heart. An angel lord blinded with his mission, no matter the collaterals. Surely no princess, not even a warrior, can withstand the power of an angel lord. But Princess Ophelia is not one to back down from a fight. From warrior princess to slave. Can a slave change the fate of the world? This is the sword of destiny.
We are making our own creation. We're making our own adventure. And for the last book, if you stayed with us, we're gonna let you decide who's gonna be hero, who's gonna be villain by voting. And it's gonna be a game for us to write. And it's gonna be quite fun.
We are so happy to announce that we'll be starting a third franchise. It's called Paradox.
No, not third, fourth franchise. But oh wait, Papa is a franchise, right?
Yeah?
Yeah, the chicken book, Selection of Destiny, Papa, and three is the fourth.
Okay, a fourth franchise.
Then my dad wants to start Paradox, where he waited at least 20 years for him to do it, and he needed me. It's basically today, well, this not COVID, but today, well, there's cities, beautiful cities, and
Humans have dominated this planet for now 4,000 years. For 4,000 years, we hunted, we cultivated, we ate. And Mother Earth keeps giving and giving. We tasted abundance and excess for millennia. For 4,000 years, we multiplied and spread to the point of no return. Now, it is estimated that we would not be able to feed our population within the next 40 years, 38 to be exact. If we keep our habits, we won't have enough to feed everyone by 2060. Famine, wars, pandemics are amongst the dangers laying ahead, if we keep our current course. It is literally that we are eating and fucking our way to extinction. We need to act now. We need to change today.
we're gonna make it even worse than COVID. We are very brutal, we know that.
Okay. I'm not sure I want to write that book with you, man.
But it was your idea to make Paradox, the book that who has tornadoes, earthquakes, and he needed me to be born before he started to write a book.
Paradox is a story that was dear to my heart since I was 20.
What?
And today I am approaching 45, and it took me to have this little guy here
25 years to actually start Paradox.
to inspire
What?
me enough and to give me enough confidence that say that I'm ready to write Paradox.
That really touched me. It means that I'm a big motivation, right, Dad? I can wait to see Paradox. I can wait to see what we have created. I can wait to make another universe. I'm William Bak, CEO at Quest. Salute you guys and welcome to my adventure. And this is the cruise ship at Carnival. Bye. Yeah, that's this my next trilogy and next projects I have to do.